Hello and welcome to Palm Beach TV. I'm Claudia Shea. Making headlines, the Palm Beach Police Department is celebrating a hero among its ranks.
That was just shocking and astonishing, and I was so grateful just to be told that I was being considered for this award.
Find out how and why this police sergeant is being honored. And preparing for king tides, when experts say the island will experience them and the possible impact. Plus, find out about the Civic Association's exciting series of programs, forums, and highly acclaimed speakers as the 80th anniversary season gets underway. These stories straight ahead right here on Palm Beach TV.
The Palm Beach Civic Association brings you Palm Beach TV, the island's only newscast. We are sponsored by the Fortin Foundation of Florida. Now the news.
Citizen involvement in the community remains front and center as the Civic Association launches its milestone 80th season. The extraordinary lineup of programs and forums kicks off on November 7th with a Welcome Back Community Forum and wraps up on April 8th with the Civic Association's annual meeting featuring Mayor Danielle Moore's State of the Town address. Both events are open to the public, as is a town forum in March. This season also boasts an outstanding signature series of 3 extraordinary speakers, starting on January 19th with Senator Jack Reed, chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee and chairman of the Appropriations Subcommittee of the Legislative Branch. Next up on January 25th is featured speaker Paul Tudor Jones, founder of the Tudor Investment Corporation and co-founder of the Everglades Foundation. Then, on February 27th, the signature series continues with featured speaker David Rockefeller Jr., a prominent environmentalist, businessman, and philanthropist. NBC News chief political analyst Chuck Todd will be the keynote speaker at the Civic Association's Community Service Award Breakfast on March 18th. Other highlights of the landmark season include the Civic Association's Directors Reception and Luncheon on November 16th and the annual holiday party on December 13th. You'll find all of this information and much more on the Palm Beach Civic Association's website, palmbeachcivic.org. Click on the Events tab located at the top of the landing page for more information about the calendar of programs and forums and how to RSVP. A sergeant with Palm Beach Police is certainly exemplifying the department's mission of being dedicated to excellence in law enforcement. Kendall Reyes earned the Carnegie Medal from the Carnegie Hero Fund for her role in saving the life of a woman in distress. According to authorities, the woman was threatening to jump from a 5-story building when Reyes ran up and pulled her to safety.
It was a very meticulous process of trying to gain inches or feet whenever I could. And honestly, at a moment's notice, when I knew she was looking away from me, I just knew that it had to be then or never, so I sprinted towards her.
The Carnegie Hero Fund was established to recognize people who perform a selfless act of heroism in the United States or Canada. Sergeant Reyes is credited with saving the woman's life back in June. She will formally receive the medal and a financial grant during an upcoming ceremony. Be prepared for the possibility of occasional flooding along Lake Trail in the coming weeks. The National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration is predicting extreme high tides to peak at 2.5 to 3 feet above the average lowest tide height at some point over the following dates: October 14th through the 19th, October 24th through November 2nd, November 11th through November 17th, and November 24th through November 29th. According to the South Florida Water Management District, king tide occurs due to variations in the strength and direction of the moon's gravitational pull during new and full moon phases during the fall. And church bells herald the start of the annual Blessing of the Animal service at Bethesda by the Sea. Dogs and every other type of pet you can imagine filled the parish for the ceremony. Learn more about the significance of this event and the many types of human companions that took part during Palm Beach TV's Sunday Story on October 8th. That's it for this edition of Palm Beach TV, the island's only newscast. We also encourage you to stay up to date 24/7 by following the Palm Beach Civic Association online and on social media. We'll see you next time.
Palm Beach TV is a production of the Palm Beach Civic Association. We thank our sponsor, the Fortin Foundation of Florida, and encourage you to let us know how we can provide news coverage that best serves our members and residents.